It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Gets some space around the 30. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
The Dogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that cut.
Touchdown, Georgia. And 6 more points to the total.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
They'll run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Let's it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And now they'll run it on the draw. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the 1st down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
2nd down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Red Raiders are on the move here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the QB will try again on second and 10.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he makes the catch. He makes the stop with a 47. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Wide open downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Slides a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles! And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Quarterback still with the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
There's the handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. The receiver grabs it. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? They keep him off balance with a run. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from 3.
No, I don't blame him. Go with quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
EAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. I don't You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. And he'll weave the ball deep down that right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. The senior quarterback, lucky that didn't get picked off.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Dogs will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now they call a run. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they jump on top here in the second half.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They keep him guessing with a run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got
testing the defense with a throw downfield. The defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Returner looking to make a play here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They continue to roll up the score.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Now it's second down here.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy.
He's going to bring up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you...
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
And they'll take over.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they got a tough decision here on 4th down.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
What a catch by the sophomore.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
48, Georgia, 27.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Working clock with the ground game. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.